Looking to upgrade your living room setup in 2025? You're not alone. And let's be honest, picking a new TV is harder than ever. Between QLED, OLED, Mini LED, and more acronyms than I care to count, figuring out what's actually good can be a pain. But don't worry, I've spent weeks testing the latest models from Samsung, and I've narrowed it down to the 5 best ones. Whether you're a movie junkie, a late-night gamer, or just want something that looks amazing out of the box, there's a pick here for you. Let's get into it. Let's kick things off with the Samsung Q60D. No, it's not the flashiest panel out there. But if you just want a decent 4K TV without spending a fortune, it gets the job done. You're getting a 60Hz panel, no local dimming, and no HDMI 2.1. But for casual watching or even console gaming at 60 frames per second, it holds up better than you'd think. Picture quality is solid in normal lighting, colors are vivid enough, and the built-in Tizen interface is snappy and easy to use. It's not a gamer's dream, and it doesn't do well in dark rooms. But if you want a reliable, affordable TV for streaming or everyday use, the Q60D is about as good as budget Samsung gets in 2025. Next up is the Samsung Q80D, kind of the sweet spot between budget and premium. You get 120Hz refresh rate, HDMI 2.1 support, and solid SDR brightness, all in a cleaner package than the Q60D. It's still a VA panel, so you're getting great contrast, but like most LEDs in this range, viewing angles are tight. Sit right in front of it and the picture pops. Move off to the side and it loses some of that impact. Gaming performance is decent thanks to low input lag and VRR support, but motion handling isn't perfect. There's a bit of blur in fast scenes. That said, if you want solid picture quality and modern gaming features without jumping into OLED pricing, this one's worth a look. If you're shopping mid-range, the QN85D is where Samsung's Mini LED tech starts to shine. Literally, it offers good brightness, decent blacks, and better local dimming than the cheaper QLEDs. The panel supports 4K at 120Hz, has full HDMI 2.1, and includes features like variable refresh rate, auto low latency mode, and a game mode that's surprisingly responsive for this price point. It's not quite as sharp or immersive as Samsung's flagship sets, but it nails that balance of price, performance, and future-proofing. Perfect for a mixed-use setup: sports, Netflix, gaming, you name it. This one blew me away in testing. The QN90D is probably the best non-OLED Samsung TV you can get in 2025. It's crazy bright, handles reflections better than almost anything else, and thanks to its VA panel and full-array local dimming, black levels are excellent. You're also getting 4K at 144Hz, HDMI 2.1 across the board, VRR, and incredibly low input lag. Gaming on this feels amazing, especially on next-gen consoles or high refresh rate PCs. Just a heads up, viewing angles still aren't OLED level wide, and you can get a bit of black smearing in some dark transitions. But overall, it's one of the most versatile TVs I've tested this year, especially if you want flagship-like performance without going full OLED. Here it is, the Samsung S90D OLED. If you want the best Samsung TV this year without going totally overboard, this is the one. The QD-OLED panel is stunning. You get pitch black blacks, intense color saturation, and enough brightness to actually use it in well-lit rooms. And the gaming performance? Next level. You've got 4K at 144Hz, HDMI 2.1, VRR, and one of the lowest response times I've ever measured on a consumer TV. I've played everything from fast-paced shooters to cinematic open-world games on this thing. It never misses a beat. It's also great for movies thanks to the insane contrast and color depth. Unless you absolutely need the matte screen and one connect box from the pricier S95D, the S90D is the better overall buy. It's not cheap, but for the picture quality and feature set you're getting, it's worth every dollar. And that wraps up my top 5 Samsung TVs of 2025. From budget options like the Q60D to the OLED beast that is the S90D, Samsung's lineup this year has something for pretty much everyone. What do you think? Are you leaning toward OLED? Do you still prefer QLEDs for the brightness? Or are you just trying to get the best bang for your buck? Let me know down in the comments. And hey, if this helped you out, feel free to give it a like, maybe subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, watch sharp, game smooth, and take care.